watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Nothing short of inspirational. I love the fight, the desire. The boss hits the buzzer.
Sometimes it's about more than competition.
You got this. Let's go.
Love the camaraderie that exists in American Ninja Warrior Jr. It's about family.
You do great, honey.
I love you.
And finding your place in the world.
She did it! Just incredible. Riley has to be so proud of what she's accomplished.
Today, our family gets a little bigger as 12 more amazing ninjas join our ranks.
I don't see them as competitors, I see them as friends.
They'll discover the secret of Ninja Warrior. Because even after the buzzers fade,
What a great race!
the friendships will last a lifetime.
You're on American Ninja Warrior Jr. It's amazing.
That's next on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to downtown Los Angeles and the next qualifier of American Ninja Warrior Jr. right here on Universal Kids. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Bajabiamila. So far, we've seen 36 of the country's most talented kids go head-to-head in a high-flying display that has left us speechless. We saw Sean Arms muscle his way into the 9 and 10 semifinals.
Sean Arms flexing again.
Daniel Martin proved he belonged in the 11 and 12
A
semifinals.
race to the buzzer!
And Elijah Browning showed us who's the boss by advancing into the 13 and 14 semifinals.
And he's up!
The boss again.
Elijah Boss Browning moving on to the semifinals. Today, we've got 12 more junior ninjas ready to battle it out for the chance at $15,000 and the title of American Ninja Warrior Junior Champion.
Here's how it works. Each qualifying round will feature 4 competitors per age group.
Those 4 competitors will meet for the first time in the seeding round. Then the 2 fastest ninjas will face off against the 2 slowest in the knockout round.
And that sets up the final showdown to determine who moves on to the semifinals.
As hot as it is out here, these kids are about to turn up the heat even more.
As always, starting it off today will be the junior ninjas from the 9 and 10-year-old age bracket. For a closer look at their course, let's go down to Lori Hernandez.
Thanks, guys. As always, the 9 and 10-year-old ninjas will begin their side-by-side race right here at the Sonic Swing.
That's followed by a swing on the TikTok. After that, the ninjas will traverse the bottom of the I-beam. Then they'll need to run over the floating tiles without falling over. That'll take them to the spin cycle, where they'll test their upper body strength.
And finally, the junior ninjas will need to face the 13-foot warp wall with handholds at 10 and 11 and a half feet. First ninja to hit their buzzer wins the race. Matt?
Thanks, Lori.
All right, well, it's time to get things started with the 9 and 10-year-olds. Kicking off our first race of the day, we have Willie Wareridge, 10 years old, from Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. And Willie's going up against Taylor Green, also 10, out of Decano, Colorado.
Look at all those signs in the crowd, Matt.
Well, that's because Taylor has become something of an internet sensation.
Let's go.
Ever since I can remember, I always loved climbing on things, jumping on and off things, hanging on things. It's just part of who I am.
Originally, she went to a birthday party at a ninja gym, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
When I first tried it, I thought, hey, I'm kind of good at this. And I just love all the fun obstacles I get to try.
Boop, 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 beep.
Good. All your energy.
I'm racing against one of my coaches, and I'm trying to beat my fastest time on that course.
Good, honey.
Nice.
It has gone so viral that over 98 million people have viewed it. How did this happen? This is mind-blowing.
Handstand.
To know that I'm inspiring other little girls to get into ninja training, it just makes me feel amazing, and I can't wait to do it again on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
I have a feeling she's going to get a few more views after today.
Oh, Matt, you know it. Taylor looks ready to go viral in this course, but don't count Willie out just yet. He's an all-around athlete who competes in soccer, baseball, swimming, and judo, but spends most of his time training for ninja. All right, Taylor Willie, let's go.
And look at this. Let's see if Green can get some pull away here. Wearage matching her.
Matt, they're neck and neck, but I'm telling you, we talked about it already. Taylor Green, she is mean. Mean Green.
And look at that. Look at the long reach there.
And you can see the
but a little
separation.
trouble on the transfer here.
Oh, look at that one-handed dismount.
Nice swing.
And Willie is hung up as Taylor gets a full obstacle ahead.
Matt, this is very hard as Taylor's got that 2-inch height advantage.
But here comes Willie from Philly. And you can see it, these baskets 3 feet apart. Oh, so smooth out of Taylor Green. Great dismount.
And Matt, there's no stopping Taylor Green.
Oh,
Taylor
my.
Mean Green.
Mean Green defeating Willie from Philly. But look at Willie climbing the wall, finishing strong. What a tremendous race. Love the camaraderie.
The race started off even, but Taylor Green took the lead on the I-beam when she made a one-handed lache off the dismount bar. Look at that. One hand after that, she never looked back.
The great ones adjust, and isn't that the message of Ninja Warrior? I love what we're seeing. These 9 and 10-year-olds have come to play. Now, returning once again today to help out the athletes are a few of our all-star Ninja mentors.
Yeah, that's right. Drew Dressel's coaching the 9 and 10-year-olds, Natalie Duran, the 11 and 12-year-olds, and Megan Martin, the 13 and 14-year-olds.
And there is Drew Dressel doing some last-second warm-ups with our next 2 competitors.
All right, that's enough. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Up next out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have 10-year-old Danica Helen. She's going up against 10-year-old Nico Sohn from Falston, Maryland. And since discovering Ninja, it's helped his confidence on and off the obstacle course.
I used to watch American Ninja Warrior, and I never thought I could do any of that. Doing ninja training has made me stronger physically, and I get this confidence, and it really helps me. It's a big factor in my life. Now I have to do it. My older brother Alex is my best friend. He gets bullied at school sometimes because he wears glasses, and he's kind of like a peaceful guy, so he doesn't stand up for himself. It makes me upset, and when this kid was being mean to him, I just kind of stepped in and said, hey, back off. Ninja training has boosted me in my confidence, and I can stand up for my brother, and I'll stand up for anybody else who's being bullied. What?
And there, Nico's parents and his big brother, Alex.
Yo, let's check this out. Although Nico's only been competing in Ninja for a year, he's a tri-sport athlete who also plays lacrosse and basketball. But Danica's competed in 2 national Ninja tournaments, and she won an all-grit, no-quit tournament at her local gym. This is anybody's game.
Good start for Nico Sohn.
Yeah, Matt, look at Danica. She's off the rope, and she's the first on TikTok.
But Nico's got a longer reach. It should help him on the I-beam.
You're doing great. Keep moving.
Now we're seeing some separation at the I-beam, especially on the dismount. Let's see who can get off first.
Matt, this is crazy. 19 years old, and you're on the I-beam. They would have never thought they would have been on the I-beam just a year ago.
Nico dismounts first, taking a slight lead into the floating tiles.
Don't count Danica out. She's catching up.
Look at this, though. These baskets 3 feet apart, pretty evenly matched. Who will get there first?
Ooh, Matt, Danica's back in it.
Oh,
Danica's back
dead
in it with a
even.
little bit of a lache, but she got it. Matt, she's got it. She said this is one of her weaknesses. Oh! And Danica takes a splish splash.
The first fall we've seen today, but credit to Nico for putting the pressure on.
And Nico's still going.
Nico Sohn standing up to the course, just like he's standing up to bullies at school.
Nico and Danica were pretty even through most of the race, but Nico got ahead on the I-beam. Danica caught up, but tried to go too fast on the spin cycle and couldn't make that lache.
A great effort out of Danica. We'll see her race again in the knockout round, but congratulations to Nico for the win. Coming up, the 9 and 10-year-olds head into the first knockout round of the day. And later, the 11 and 12 and 13 and 14-year-old ninjas hit the course. Plus, we'll meet Autumn Matheson, who trains on her family farm with her best friend, when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, Taylor Green took on Danica Helen in the first knockout race of the day. After an even start, Taylor made a one-handed dismount off the I-beam for the second time today.
Taylor's got that high beam on the I-beam.
But Danica never gave up.
Danica's back in it. She's on the spin cycle now.
Then Taylor proved why she's such an internet sensation. Taylor Green continues to dominate. So a great job by Danica, but Taylor Green is victorious. We'll see her at the end of the hour when she takes on the winner of the next race in the final showdown to see who advances to the semifinals. Let's get back to the start line where mentor Drew Dreschel is finishing up with some advice.
All right, just stay dry. The #1 rule, don't get wet, right? All right, any last questions? I'll let you guys do you. You seem to crush it the first time. Don't change it, just have fun. Good luck, guys. Let's go.
Now the next knockout, the 9 and 10-year-olds. 10-year-old Nico Sohn, who won his first race in the seeding round, squaring off against 10-year-old Willie Warridge, who's still looking for his first win.
Matt, these two are evenly matched, but Willie's got the advantage right now. He ran his first race 10 seconds faster than Nico did. But Nico's used to overcoming adversity and isn't scared off easily. We are in for a show.
They're off. Once again, Willie did lose his first matchup to Taylor Green, but had a faster time than Nico did. What's going to happen here in the knockout round?
Matt, just think about it. 10 years old, this has gone from a dream to a reality, and now they're on the course.
And Willie has a slight edge here, but watch this. Look at Nico closing
All right,
it.
you gotta
Watch
be
the
real
dismount.
fluid. You gotta be fluid. You gotta just do it.
Just
do
dead
it.
even. But Willie maintains a slight edge.
Oh, Nico flying over the floating tiles.
It's coming down to the spin cycle. Who can be smooth?
Here we go.
And you can see, though, these wheels throw you off. Great job by Nico Sohn. And there's Willie. Wow.
Matt, Nico's still in it. Willie, Nico, Matt, they may make the move at the same time.
Wow. Who gets off first?
Just go.
Just about even. A race up the
All
wall.
right, now it's gonna come down to who can climb up. Get up that wall.
To the buzzer.
That's a tie. That's a tie.
Too close to. I couldn't even see it.
That's gotta be a
We
tie.
gotta look at the tape one more time and see who just won.
I don't know.
Another phenomenal finish. So, we just reviewed it. By a 10th of a second, the winner, Nico Sohn. What a race.
Willie had a slight edge over Nico for the entire race, but it all came down to the warp wall. Willie got up first, but he reached up with his hand, creating more distance between the buzzer, while Nico lunged forward and hit it first. I mean, so close. Whoa.
Nick, you the freak. You did it by a 10th of a second. Great race out of both you guys. So proud. So that means Taylor Green and Nico Sohn will face off for the first time today in the 9 and 10 showdown. But right now, let's move on to the 11 and 12-year-old age group. Now remember, some of the obstacles have been changed for this group. The I-beam changed out for the daunting ring toss. The spin cycle is now the high-flying flywheels, and the lowest handhold on the warp wall has been plugged. So this age group will need to reach at least 11 and a half feet. Now let's meet the first two ninjas competing in the 11 and 12 qualifier. Up first, we have a matchup between two 12-year-olds. The gymnast-turned-ninja Brady Parks from Apopka, Florida, going up against Autumn Matheson from Byron, New York, where this farm girl and her training partner have formed an extra special bond.
I live in Byron, New York, which has a lot of open land. My farm specifically sits on 135 acres. I use my farm to train for ninja by climbing across all the hay bales, climbing across the rafters, hanging on stuff, just anything. Trevor is my 15-year-old brother. He was the one who actually taught me to run across the rafters in our barn. But unfortunately, 2 years ago, my brother passed away. Losing my brother was really difficult. He was my best friend, and we literally did like everything together. I miss him so much. But Shamrock helps me. I got my puppy Shamrock about a year ago. He's a purebred border collie, which means he's very energetic. He follows me anywhere I go. Shammy! Sham!
I think Sham means a lot to Autumn. She kind of filled a void in her life. She needed a full-time playmate that she lost, so Shamrock kind of took over that spot.
Follow her to the ends of the earth, that's awesome.
I love Shamrock a ton, more than the world. He's like my best friend.
And she's got a best friend for life there, Akbar.
Yeah, she does. Now, Autumn doesn't only train on her farm, she's also a pole vaulter. And Brady's no stranger to training either. He's a serious gymnast. Oh, look at this, a fast start for Autumn. She's
credit to
this
her.
beautiful autumn day.
Autumn is really moving.
Works on a farm, she is country strong. Yes, she is. But let's not forget, Brady's a gymnast. These rings should be easy for him.
But Autumn Matheson is hanging right with him. These two staying evenly matched. Autumn slightly ahead.
A little methodical.
Good dismount,
Ring
though.
toss. Here we go. Oh, look at this.
Brady getting a little more aggressive.
This is just a walk in the park for Brady.
Who's gonna fly faster?
Oh, boy, here we go.
Is it time for Autumn?
All right, here it goes. Here we go. Here's Autumn.
Oh, my.
Here's
Somebody
Brady.
needs to spring out of here. Dead even.
Here we go. Let's bring up the warp wall.
There it is. A race to the buzzer.
Autumn will not fall.
What another incredible race. Right down to the buzzer. Fantastic effort, you guys.
Oh, man. Autumn, you were dancing at the beginning. Do you have a dance right now? Hey.
There it is. Brady, you got any moves you want to show us? Oh, both you guys.
Okay, check this out. You know, they may have looked dead even on their dismount from the flywheels, but just the slightest loss of traction on the wall from Brady left an opening for Autumn to get the win.
You can see these ninjas pushing each other and getting better. But for more from Autumn, let's go down to Lori.
That race basically looked like a mirror the whole time. How did you get ready for today's course?
I just told myself to stay calm. I didn't get overconfident. I didn't think it over, and I practiced.
You hit that buzzer like you were making a statement. Congratulations. Back to you.
Coming up, the 11 and 12-year-old qualifying rounds continue, where you'll meet dancing ninja Travis Wolf, who's ready to bust a move on the course. That's next on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, 12-year-old Kylie Hughes battled it out with 12-year-old breakdancer Travis Wolf. Travis gained the lead off the Sonic Swing to start, but made a move that he couldn't land on the rings. And with a clear course ahead, she's loving this. Kylie's smile lasted all the way to the buzzer. We can see why her nickname is Smiley Kylie. And now let's rejoin the action, where after a short break, Kylie is ready for her next race. This time she's taking on 12-year-old Brady Parks, who just barely lost his first race. And there's Kylie's mom, who Kylie is trying to turn into a ninja as well.
I started gymnastics when I was 2, and basically it helps with everything. Flexibility, upper body strength, and balance. My mom started ninja training because she saw me and my sister doing it and saw us having so much fun. And so I started training for like how to swing and then how to do the monkey bars. And it's like our thing together. Like, my sister doesn't come, nor does my dad. It's just me and her. My mom is my hero. She does everything that she can to help me do what I love. And I just love that about her. She helps me so much, and it's nice to help her. And she's an awesome training partner.
Well, in this case, it's like daughter, like mother, and this should be a great matchup here against Brady Parks.
Yeah, that's right. Both of these ninjas should be strong in the air because just like Kylie, Brady's also got a gymnastics background, and his best skill is Lashang, and Kylie is a ziplining fanatic. All right, oh, Kylie did a little stutter step at the start there, but now she's making up time.
And look at this, they are neck and neck going into the TikTok.
Ooh, they're tied up. Uh-oh, and there's a separation, Matt. It can go back and forth. It's all about finishing strong.
The same height, the same weight, very evenly matched.
5 feet, both 82 pounds. Moving.
Oh, Brady skips the last peg and takes the lead.
Smiley Kylie is not out of this yet, though.
Here she comes.
Yeah, it's all about the timing. You got to generate enough speed, and then you got to be comfortable with the Lashang.
Be efficient. You don't want to spend the extra
swing there
swings.
for Kylie.
Oh!
Kylie's down.
And just couldn't hang on, but she's still smiling. Brady Parks has the win.
She's so positive.
And Brady Parks is getting up that warped wall. She got the win. Two great races, but you get the win when it counts in the knockout round. How good you feeling?
I feel amazing.
That was really fun, though. This has been an awesome experience. I'm just so glad to be here.
Well, there it is. Brady's parking it in the next round.
I want everybody to watch out for this kid because he looks more comfortable every time he runs.
And he's a good sport, too.
Thank you. That was such a good race.
Now let's head back to the start line where our next competitors are ready to rock. We have 12-year-old Autumn Matheson from Byron, New York. She's running against 11-year-old Travis Wolf, who's from Porter Ranch, California. Now, Travis is originally from Philly, but he and his family recently moved to Los Angeles to pursue his dancing dreams.
I've been dancing for a long time. I started taking classes at 7, turning 8. I do breakdance and hip hop. I started making friends that love to do the same things I love to do. Being a ninja is just like dancing. It brings people together. It's just about having fun, meeting other kids, and I really want to promote positivity and maybe change the world a little bit. I'm really excited to be competing against the other ninjas and, do my best.
Philadelphia, born and raised. Oh, that does not look like the Carlton. Hey, there we go.
It's on now. It's on now.
It's already a battle.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on.
Oh, get it.
What moves?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, Autumn may have given up the dance-off to Travis, but she's not giving anything up when it comes to size.
Yeah, Autumn's 7 inches taller than Travis, but Travis is a beast on the basketball court, so you know he's got hops.
Well, we're about to find out.
All right, here we go. This ain't breakdance, this is ninja.
Again, Autumn's already hit a buzzer in this competition. Travis still looking for his first one here.
Man, somebody's gonna get a chance to dance at the top of the warped wall. Uh-oh, there goes Travis. Hey, he's still in it.
Autumn's about to get her chance to show off that reach advantage. But Travis only 1 peg behind.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
One hand.
He looks like he's stuck in timeout.
Well, Autumn's already dancing away across the floating tiles, and Travis is stuck, making the transition on the ring toss. Oh! And with that Travis fall, it's the season of Autumn.
Man, look at that. She's already won the race, but she still wants that buzzer.
Nice! And she's got it. What an amazing performance, Autumn. 2-0. And she's bringing back the dance moves.
I'm hyped for you. I am hyped.
What? Oh, you know how to dance, and you know how to be a ninja, Autumn. You're 2-0 and moving on. And there it is, so we'll see a rematch between Autumn Matheson and. and Brady Parks to find out who goes to the semifinals. Well, the girls are dominating here in this 11 and 12-year-old age group, and Autumn just looking phenomenal. Not just the moves, but the smiles and the wins, and she's standing by with Lori.
Autumn, another beautiful race. While you were on the floating tiles, you passed through so fast that you even skipped the last step. Can you tell me about that?
I felt like if I were to go on the last step, I was gonna like tip, so I just went for the dismount.
Do you think Shamrock would like running the course?
Probably not. Probably not. Are you ready for the next round?
Yes!
High five. We'll see you out there. Back to you, Matt.
Coming up, the 13 and 14-year-olds go head-to-head. And you'll meet boxer Nicholas Aviles and a ninja who trains across the globe, Sophia LaValle. All next on American Ninja Warrior Jr.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to downtown Los Angeles and another sensational qualifier of American Ninja Warrior Jr. Now, Akbar, we've seen some close finishes in the past, but these races are giving the term photo finish a whole new meaning.
Well, Matt, it's amazing. These kids are battling through 6 obstacles, and the races are coming down to a fraction of a second difference.
Absolutely, and it's time for the next age bracket to take their shot at the buzzer. But first, let's take a look at their new obstacles. The archer steps have a steep incline. The devil steps are tough on the upper body. The flying shelf grab will test their grip and laches. And because they're the oldest age group, the handholds have been removed from the 13-foot warped wall. These 4 13 and 14-year-olds face off on this new course starting right now. First up is 14-year-old Riley Rogers out of Houston, Texas. She's a former gymnast turned diver. Going up against Nicholas Aviles. This 13-year-old out of Florida has learned discipline in the ring.
My grandpa was a boxer in the Marine Corps, and he taught me how to box. I've been boxing for about 5 years. Boxing helps me with my ninja training by giving me stamina. We do a lot of calisthenics. It makes me more agile. Running from my grandfather, I think he is very proud of me.
All right.
He's a cool guy, and I want to be like him one day.
Well, Nicholas might have some power behind his punches, but Riley is no slouch. This is a diver who can do a back 2.5, and that's not easy.
Nicholas has a 4-inch height advantage over Riley. Could come into play here. Quick start for Nicholas.
Oh my, he's coming out swinging.
But Riley right on his heels. She's only a few steps behind, and she is relentless.
All right, this is where the upper body of the boxer is really going to come into play. He's got quick hands, and you can see that. Riley not looking as comfortable on the devil steps.
Riley might be in trouble here, Akbar. Nicholas taking a wide lead now. But we've seen it. These races far from over. Riley can get right back in this, and he's down! The door is open!
That's a KO! Down goes Nicholas!
That's it, Akbar. He got there first. If she completes this obstacle, though, she will get the win.
Well, before taking up diving, she used to compete in gymnastics, so she knows how to fly.
Just needs a dismount. She did it! Well, Riley has to be so proud of what she's accomplished. Getting a win, and getting up that wall! Just incredible.
Let's take a second look at the flying shelf grab. Riley keeps her arms straight so she gets a nice long swing. Then she snaps her hips forward, getting height and distance on her lache. And she used that momentum to climb up the wall and hit the buzzer for the win.
Up next in this division is 13-year-old Daniel Jones out of Mount Sinai, New York. His fans call him Jonesy. And he's going up against 13-year-old Sophia LaValle. She may live in Lancaster, Massachusetts, but she's a resident of the world.
I love traveling so much. I've been to 5 continents. I went to Africa last year with my family, and we saw so many animals. It was really fun. Me and my brother always try to find things to climb when we're on vacation. I've rock climbed in Dubai, done acro yoga in Finland, and climbed trees in Australia. Anything we can climb or jump off of, we do. Climbing was definitely a big part of what led us to Ninja Warrior. I love Ninja because I can feel really strong, and I'm really excited to compete against everyone else. It's also terrifying, but really exciting.
Woo! Yeah!
Hey, Sophia is more traveled than most adults I know. When she isn't training on vacations, she works out in her backyard barn. But Daniel also has a backyard course, and he trains on it every day.
Jonesy is flying.
But Sophia's sticking right with him. Man, both of them got some intensity to them. You can see the speed going. Look at them.
I like it.
All right, here we go.
Well, you see it. They push each other, and Sophia is responding, and she's ahead.
Oh, yeah, but look
She's
at Daniel
ahead.
Jones, man. Daniel Jones still in it. He's skipping steps.
But she dismounts first. Come on.
Sophia's flying through the floating tiles. Look at the athleticism. Oh, and Daniel Jones just closed the gap. He's all caught up.
This is going to come down to determination.
Oh, Jonesy.
Ooh. And Daniel dismounts first.
Oh, but here comes Sophia.
It's going to be a one-ball showdown. Oh, my goodness. Jonesy comes from behind to get the win.
And look at this. Sophia isn't giving up.
And look at that. Sophia LaValle. And you too. What a great race. Now, Jonesy, you saw her pulling ahead. You stayed calm. How is it running with someone else on the course? It get you a little nervous?
Yeah, so nervous, cracking, but it was so fun.
And Sophia, how did you feel? You look so strong out there on the devil steps.
It's really hard.
Well, it is hard, and you guys made it look easy, didn't they?
A lot harder than watching it on TV, right?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
The Ninjas continue to impress. Sophia really pushed Jonesy. That was a great matchup. And coming up, we'll see her face off against first-round winner and competitive diver Riley Rogers when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior Jr. While we were away, Florida native Nicholas Aviles squared off against Daniel Jones out of New York. And a quick start for Jonesy. They were nearly step for step until their own little stumble there on the cargo net. Daniel widened his lead, but Nicholas's nemesis turned out to be the flying shelf grab. Oh! Jonesy delivers, representing New York State here in LA. And with that win in the knockout round, Daniel heads to the final showdown, as we've seen with Nicholas's fall. Oh! Those obstacles are harder than they look. Oh! With some insight on how to conquer one of our most challenging obstacles, here's Megan Martin on the Devil Steps.
Here's some do's and don'ts for the Devil Steps. First do, make sure you use the bar to get onto the obstacle. Skip them if you feel like it, but make sure you don't hesitate. And make sure you never look down. And always have fun.
Thanks, Megan. Now let's head to the starting line to find out who will make it to the final showdown. Either globetrotting ninja Sophia LaValle out of Lancaster, Massachusetts, or Riley Rogers. She's known as Brave Ride because of her long battle with the debilitating spinal condition.
Look him up, Riley. Look him up. Riley! There you go. Good girl.
My mom put me in gymnastics when I was 3 because I was always climbing everything. I was really good and I was training about 28 hours a week. I stopped doing gymnastics because of a spine defect that we found when I was 12 years old. I have congenital kyphoscoliosis, which means I was born with a vertebrae that was shaped as a triangle, which caused my spine to curve. It just hurt to jump or sometimes even walk.
Need a break?
I've had 4 surgeries to correct my spine. Right now I have 6 screws, 4 hooks, and 2 rods in my back. So some of my friends like to call me Ryborg. When I got my diagnosis, I felt defeated because I knew I was gonna have to stop the sport I loved, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life after that. After I recovered, I swam to loosen up some of the scar tissue in my back and then transitioned into diving.
She just took the gymnastics hat on and put the diving cap on and just kept on going.
She learned how to land on her head instead of her feet.
Pretty much.
I like diving because I can use a lot of my gymnastics ability, like being able to jump high and flip so many different times. I'm competing to raise awareness for scoliosis. I want to show all the little kids out there who have scoliosis just like me that anything's possible and you can follow your dreams.
Matt, I gotta tell you, I love that nickname, Ryborg. You know, her friends call her that because she has so much metal in her body. She's part machine. Not only is she part machine, she wants to be a mechanic someday, inspired by her favorite movie franchise. And Sophia is a budding survivalist and likes to forage in the woods near her house.
And look at this, neck and neck. Great start, but Sophia pulling ahead slightly. Riley, though, had to come from behind win in her first race. Sophia skipping steps on the descent.
I bet you she's saving her energy for the flying shelf grab.
Well, she's been climbing since age 7. It served her well. Should serve her well here on the flying shelf grab.
Yeah, Sophia's a full obstacle ahead, but don't count out Riley. She isn't giving up.
Here comes Riley Rogers. Ooh. Great move. One move on that dismount gives her an edge.
Look at the drive.
Got it.
Yes!
Sophia gets her first win, and there's Riley right behind her, only a few seconds separating them. Another great battle.
Sophia really pulled ahead on the Devil's Steps. She skipped not 1, but 2 on the descent, just like Megan Martin said to do.
Well, Sophia LaValle gets the win, and she's standing by with Lori.
Sophia! That was such a phenomenal run, and honestly, on the flying shelf grab, you didn't even transition into the warp wall. You just went for it. Was that always planned?
It was sort of just an in-the-moment thing. I wasn't really prepared to go quite up, but I did, and it worked.
Well, this is the first win under your belt. How does it feel to be moving on?
It feels so great. It's really exciting being here.
We can't wait to see you run again. High five. Guys?
So Sophia LaValle heads to the final showdown for a rematch against Daniel Jones. Coming up, the races we've all been waiting for. Taylor Green may have beaten her coach, but can she beat Nico Sohn? And can gymnast Brady Parks outperform farm girl Autumn Matheson? And the epic rematch of climbing fanatic Sophia LaValle and backyard boss Daniel Jones. Who will make it through to the semifinals? Find out when American Ninja Warrior Jr. returns.
You're watching Universal Kids On Demand. You're watching Universal Kids On Demand.
Welcome back to the qualifiers of American Ninja Warrior Jr.
Matt, this is it. We are down to the 3 final showdowns of the day to determine which junior ninjas from each age group will be moving on to the semifinals.
So let's not waste any more time and start things off with the 9 and 10-year-olds. Going up against each other for the first time today, we have Taylor Green from Decano, Colorado, and Nico Sohn from Fallston, Maryland.
While both Taylor and Nico are 2-0, Nico has improved his time by 11 seconds in his second race. Let's see what he does here.
And they're off.
Oh, Taylor skipped the second rope. No rope burn for her.
Well, green means go, and Taylor is flying. Nico trying to keep it close. Look at that upper body strength on the 411 green.
You're looking at the upper body strength.
Wow.
Look at the intensity in her eyes. You can tell she wants it.
A commanding obstacle lead.
Well, Matt, this is a true testament. If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. And she ready.
The great ones adjust. Look at that arm over arm, effortless of Taylor Green.
What?
And she's turning in one of the fastest times in this entire competition. Taylor Green already broke the internet, and she just broke her personal record with her fastest time of 37 seconds. Nico, though, not giving up. Nico turns in his best performance. Great race. Green means go, and Taylor, you gotta keep going. Great job.
Taylor skipped the second rope on Sonic Swing and took an early lead. And then she flew up the wall, hitting the buzzer first.
What a great effort by Nico Sohn. He should be so proud of his performance today. But congratulations to Taylor Green. She just secured her spot in the 9 and 10 semifinals. Let's go down to Lori.
Taylor, congrats on an awesome race. Oh my goodness, you are one fast ninja. You linked the spin cycle like monkey bars. I mean, was that always the plan?
That was our new plan, and it worked, so I'm happy about that.
New plan, that's the inside scoop. Congratulations on an awesome race, and on moving on to the next round, Taylor. Matt?
Now let's head back to the start line with the 11 and 12-year-olds. We have a rematch with Autumn Matheson from Byron, New York, and Brady Parks from Apopka, Florida.
Now, Matt, Autumn remains undefeated, but Brady gave her a run for her money in their first race and only lost by 2 seconds. This right here is anybody's race.
Ooh, he's got a jump start, Matt. It looked like Autumn was distracted.
But this won't be a walk in the park because Autumn can go, Matt. Look at her. Oh, she just made that jump from her knees,
She's catching up to Brady.
Brady tried to skip a peg, but missed. That just gave Autumn the edge.
And she's really putting the pressure on Brady again.
Ooh, she's getting
Go
up.
for the
She's
dismount.
trying to get to the floor.
And Brady is down. Oh, but he saved himself. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
You can see the upper body stay dry.
Keep going! Keep going!
Ooh, but Matt, this is going to be hard for him to get that work ball wet.
Autumn better kick it into overdrive. Gotta finish.
She's got to go. She's got to go.
Pressure.
Oh.
He's down again, and this time for good. And Autumn Matheson gets the win.
She hit that buzzer with authority.
You did everything you could to catch up, and you didn't give up, so that's why I'm so proud of you. You know, take the ball, take the lead, do whatever you can.
I got to give it up to Brady. He went down swinging. Even though Autumn got caught sleeping at the start, she gained the lead on the rings and dominated the rest of the course.
Let's go down to Lori, who's with Autumn.
Now, while you were on TikTok, you actually slipped a little bit.
I slowed down.
Talk about that.
I don't know, I guess I just lost my footing. My footing was a little off, so I just held on and then reached for the rope. And I made it, so.
Hey, congratulations on making it to the semifinal round. Matt?
A solid effort by Brady, but it's Autumn Matheson who secured her spot in the 11 and 12 semifinals. And now it's time for the final race of the day. An epic rematch of East Coast Ninjas with Sophia LaValle out of Lancaster, Massachusetts versus Daniel Jones from Mount Sinai, New York.
These are two of the fastest ninjas we've seen so far. Daniel can run the course in under 40 seconds, and Sophia shaved 5 seconds off her time between her first race and second race. And remember, in their first race, Sophia was ahead until the flying shelf grab, where a quick dismount from Daniel sealed the race in his favor.
Spot in the semifinals on the line.
Look at that speed.
And Daniel, a strong start, but he hesitates.
Sophia's first on and off the TikTok, and we know she's great on the double steps. She wants to win this one, Matt.
But Daniel is catching up, both skipping steps. Daniel's off first. Jones slightly ahead now.
Uh-oh, we got a lead change. We got a lead change.
Oh my goodness, too close to call here. This is where Jones had the advantage, though, right here on this move, this dismount. Watch it. Did it again. But LaValle matched him.
A race up the wall. A race up the wall.
She's got it.
She came back from behind. She came back from behind.
Whoa. This is the best comeback we've seen all season.
Oh my word.
Sophia, you won by 0.4 of a second. Incredible.
Let's take a look at that finish again. Daniel was first on the wall and grabbed the lip ahead of Sophia, but she was able to hoist herself up first. In a Michael Phelps-worthy finish, they were only fingertips apart to the buzzer.
How did you get up the wall so fast?
I don't know. I just ran.
Jonesy, a great race. You did everything right. Sometimes you just tip your cap. You two, phenomenal competition. Sophia, congrats. You're moving on to the semifinals. Such a nail-biter of a race. And we'll see Sophia again in just a few weeks. A big congratulations to all of our semifinalists, Taylor Green, Autumn Matheson, and Sophia LaValle. The future is indeed female, Akbar.
All three of them came up huge today. I'm 6'6", and I still look up to them.
Proof at any age, at any size, you can be a ninja. Ninja. That's it from the heart of Los Angeles. For Akbar Bajbimil and Lori Hernandez, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior Jr. Only on Universal Kids.
You